Hi everyone, Sydney Rock back with another shaving rant. I didn't shave last night. I didn't really feel like it. I was dead tired and shit. Tonight's lather will be a custom Pro Raso green in a tub again. And I'm gonna get into the word I just used, custom. What I'm about to do originally started as a joke. Before I had this green tub, I had a tub of Pro Raso white. And for those of you who don't know, Pro Raso white is aloe green tea. So one night I was going through the tub and I cut myself on the first pass. And as I was applying the cream for the second pass, I realized something that I posted later that night as a Facebook status. And the joke was, the cool thing about having aloe in your shaving cream is that if you cut yourself on the first pass, just applying lather for the second pass is treatment. And that got me thinking, like, So basically, I had the idea of getting a whole bunch of essential oils. The way I envisioned it in my head was to have like this huge rack with all sorts of different creams, all sorts of different essential oils that I could choose from. And you know, already, and one of the things I like about wet shaving is when you have like pretty elaborate gear, you can like have all sorts of choices based on whatever mood you're in that night. So like, what kind of lather do I feel like using? What kind of brush do I feel like using? Actually, that's before I got this one. This is pretty much my everyday brush. And what kind of razor, what kind of aftershave, etc. So I started doing research on essential oils and their effects on the skin. And I was quote-unquote sad and disappointed to realize that as far as my research is concerned, lavender really seems to be like the magic oil. Like no matter what problem, no matter what skin condition you want to help treat, odds are very good that lavender will help for it. So naturally, the first tube that I got was lavender. I also got tea tree oil because based on the research, I mean, tea tree oil is good for your skin anyway. But it also helps for some things that I have for my skin, which is my skin can get a little oily, and I'm also prone to acne under a few circumstances. I'll tell you in a sec. Yeah, so it's not like shaving every day, the traditional wet shaving style, will definitely help for acne. It's not really a problem. However, when my beard reaches the 3-day mark, when I haven't shaved for about 3 days, odds are there's a pimple or two somewhere in there. So now obviously this beard is 2 days old, so I'm not really worried about it. But you know, I purchased some, the first two oils that I was going to spend money on were essentially going to be lavender and tea tree oil. And ever since, I've gotten a few more. Some of the things I purchased after, as far as essential oils is concerned, it was mainly for the smell, because Pro Raso green, for those of you who don't know, has eucalyptus. It's eucalyptus menthol. And personally, I know that smell is a very subjective thing, but the smell of lavender and eucalyptus, I don't think they go very well together. So even though I was using it for a while just for the benefits on my skin, I wasn't really enjoying it that much. And as a matter of fact, like I did tonight, by the way, the two oils that I added to my mix were lavender and tea tree oil. I really like the smell of tea tree oil though, because I don't know, it has that I have a hard time describing smells, so let's just say I like the smell. That's all I'll say for now. So yeah, like eventually having lavender and tea tree oil out every night, I got bored, so I decided to buy a few more things, mainly for the smell. So the other oils I have are orange, lime, and citronella. There we go. The cool thing about citronella, I didn't use any tonight. I could still see myself using some from the winter months, but citronella essential oil will basically turn any cream into a great cream to use for the summer months. I remember, as a matter of fact, wow, how long has it been? Well, let's say over a month ago, a very good friend of mine got married, and it was a medieval wedding in the woods. And the wedding was somewhere and the reception was somewhere else, but it was all on the same site, and we were drawn by a horse-drawn carriage. And I noticed, like, I was in full medieval geek gear, but the only part of my body that was exposed to the elements was the face. And I noticed that as I was being drawn by the horse-drawn carriage, the bugs that would attack me, they would only attack my face around here. Because obviously I don't shave my eye area, but that's a really concrete example. Adding citronella, that's a great idea for those of you who are freakish enough to add essential oils to your creams. Yeah, so that's about all I have to say as far as custom creams is concerned. I've been doing this for several months, and I enjoy it because it adds another dimension of choice to the wide array of choices I already have with the wet shaving kit that I've built up over the months. Another thing I want to add, though, is if you ever get bitten by the bug like I did, don't go too crazy on the aftershaves, because unlike, well, I don't know if the stuff in the deodorant aisle expires, but the stuff in the cosmetics section sure does. And when I originally started doing my kit, I had like 5 or 6 different aftershaves, which was great. I really miss those days, but those days didn't last too long because a couple of those expired and I had to throw them out. So it's not really worth it in the long run. Well, I planned another topic to talk about in case I ran out of time, but it looks like today's rant on essential oils basically lasted the whole shave. I just remembered, though, I don't think it's worth getting into another topic while I'm putting on the aftershave. Really, I think I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'll apply the aftershave off camera, no point going into that. So thank you very much for watching. Feel free to like, share, comment, and do all that stuff. I'll see you next time.